Hello once again, welcome to Maths by Miss B. In this video we'll be looking at negative numbers. This is the second part. Last part was just introducing negative numbers. This one is where we're actually going to be calculating with them. We're going to be using negative numbers to add and subtract with. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at these. First one, what's happening here? We're calculating a negative 3. So we're starting off with negative 3. We are adding on a negative number. That's what we're trying to do there. We're starting with a negative 3, we are adding on a negative number. There's some rules that you need to be learning. What you need to be learning is that when you see two signs right next to each other, they need to be taken out and replaced by one single sign. So one of the rules are that if you've got a positive sign and a negative sign right next to each other, they can be taken out and be replaced by a minus sign. Okay, so in this case, we've got a negative 3. We'll start with a negative 3. We're going to take out the plus and the minus. We are going to replace that by a minus sign and then write 6. So we do now the calculation is going to be minus 3 take away 6, or a negative 3 take away 6. Now if you've watched my last video, I did use a number line which helps. The first number is where you're going to start. The second number is what you're going to do with it. Okay, so you're starting with a negative 3, you are going down by 6. If you remember, down or to the left, depending on how you've drawn your number scale or your number line. So the answer here will be minus 9, because you're starting at negative 3 and you're going down by 6. Number 2, this time you've got two negative signs next to each other. They need to be fetched out. They need to be replaced by one sign. If you come across two signs and they're both negative right next to each other, you can take them out and replace them by a positive sign, not sound. So in this case, it'll be negative 3, minus and a minus in this case makes a plus, and we're adding on that 10. So we're starting at negative 3, we are adding a 10. If you've seen my video again on the number scale, you need to go 10 to the right. So minus 3 plus 10 will give 7. Okay, next one. Starting at 12, we are adding on a negative 3. So going back to the rule which we've just written up at the top here, this one, plus and a minus, you can fetch out the plus and the minus and replace it. Okay, so fetch that out to replace it by a minus sign. So in this case now you'll be doing 12, take away 3, and the answer is going to be 9. Okay. Another one, 5 plus and a minus is going to be replaced by a minus, and you're taking away 9. Okay, so again, don't swap the numbers over in your head and say 9 take away 5 is 4. This is where we start at the 5 and then we're going to subtract 9 away from it. Okay, so 5 take away 9 will leave you at a negative 4. Right, just some more examples. Okay, again, two negative signs. Don't forget, two negative signs result in a positive. Here the calculation will be 12 plus 3, and the answer is 15. Next one, a negative sign again, or two negatives can be replaced by a positive. So we've got minus 5, or a negative 5, plus 9. Oops, let's just get rid of that. Plus 9 minus 5 plus 9 will give you a positive 4. Okay, just some more examples underneath. You can always pause the video, have a go at them, and then play the video, and then you just check to see how you've done. A negative and a negative here once again is replaced by a positive, so you've got minus 6 plus 9, and the answer is going to be a 3. Okay, for the next one, a positive and a negative right next to each other can be replaced by a negative. So the calculation you're making is a negative 64, and take 84 away from that. Negative 64, take another 84 will give you a negative 148. Okay, so there you have it, just some adding and subtracting negatives. Okay, hope this makes sense to you. If it doesn't, just go over it again, or just drop me a quick comment on any of one of the questions that didn't quite make sense to you, or you want me to go through another one on a different video. Just let me know and I'll do my best to get through. Okay, bye for now.